Hey, how we doing? How's everybody doing tonight? Good? Everybody's been great so far. That's right. Retired police officer. We're the ones at the party that nobody associates with. They all talk to the firemen. I became a police officer for 3 reasons. 1, I wanted to serve. 2, I wanted to protect. And 3, I wanted my own personal spot at Dunkin' Donuts. I don't want to wait. As a cop, you get a lot of nice things, a lot of toys, handcuffs, taser. My favorite is the vest. Because, you know, it's going to protect me. So I never have to worry. But it makes me look so large and buffed. And for a little cop, that's important. I do get weird tan lines, though, when I wear it to the beach. Hey, we have a dangerous job. We're out there protecting the public, okay? We just had Easter recently. Okay, I remember the time that we had to arrest a man dressed in an Easter Bunny suit. It was very easy to spot. He wasn't wearing the bottom half. We really released him quickly. We found out it was our sergeant. I pulled over this lady one time. You guys always see the vans with the little people on the back, or the cars. It's got the mother, the father, the dog. Okay. I pulled this lady going over through a red light. True story. And as I walked up to the car, I noticed she had her family there, but it said the ass family. It had jackass, dumbass, lazy ass, stupid ass, kiss ass. I was like, this is too good. So I walked up to the window and I said, excuse me, but you must be dumbass. She looked at me real pissed and said, you're wise ass? I said, whoa. So we had a couple of laughs. It was really good. But then when I was walking back to my vehicle, she said, hey, nice ass. That made me feel like I was part of her family. That was good. Anyway, and in the Hamptons, you guys, you know, when you hear Hamptons, you think that we have a soft police force, right? That we're really kind of like, it's easy. And look, we have our own jail, okay? Even though they call it a bed and breakfast. Driving around the Hamptons, you got a lot of different religions and churches. Cops become cops because we're nosy son of a bitches. We want to know everything. We want to see everything. So there was this sign that said, free trips to heaven, inquire within. I had to check it out. 2.5 hours, they suckered me. I bought a timeshare. How many guys here are divorced? Anybody divorced here or going through a divorce, gentlemen? Okay, well I did. And I really thought it was really rotten because I feel when your wife leaves you, there should be some kind of protocol. Really. I mean, there should be some kind of rules. I think that we should get 2 weeks' notice in writing. Agreed? And she's got to find the temporary replacement for her. And you got to take the kids. Once I got divorced, I went on that online Facebook. I don't do that anymore, but I was on Facebook. And I realized they had this little game to keep you occupied called Farmville. I don't know if anybody know that. And they ask people to help you out with your farm and grow your animals. Okay. So I realized that, holy shit, her farm is right next to mine. My ex-wife. So I created the largest fucking tornado Farmville ever saw. I wiped that shit right out. There was fucking chickens flying over the fence. I made sure that the house fell right on her head. And it felt great. I did the dating thing also. We did the online dating. Online dating, if you're going to try it, forget it. It's full of shit. It really is. Everybody who puts stuff on there is not the person you meet. They don't even look like the person that you meet. First date I went on, the first thing I did was I had an idea of being a cop. She wasn't upset with that. I lost her when I did the cavity search. Date was over. Second date I went on taught me how to ask about animals. Rang the bell, lady invited me over for dinner. I walked in her house and there was like 50 cat boxes all over the living room. It was an obstacle course. And it smelled. It was terrible. It wasn't that bad, but when I went to kiss her and she coughed up a hairball. That's it, I'm going. So listen, Mother's Day is coming up, guys, right? And you heard about that Pandora bracelet? Everybody's biggest fan around. It's the everlasting memory bracelet. You buy little tiny disc charms that you put on for things to remember. But if you remember that Zeus, when he made the Pandora box, it was supposed to be a horrible thing for his wife. Okay? Well, going through my divorce and everything, I realized that Pandora really never came up with charms that really kind of told the story. So I made some of my own. I did. I had to. I made the one, you cook like shit, charm. There's a guy just bending over, throwing up in a toilet bowl. That's what I think of your food. I said, and I made one for her parents. I hate my in-laws. It was a charm with two people knocking on the door, and the caption was, they're never home. And I made one about the divorce, too, for guys. It's a little man just standing on the side of the road, his little pockets out, little suitcase, little sand things. Listen, that's all I got tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming out.